Hello, fellow firewood lovers. This is Chris, and we are not in the wood yard. We are in the woods today. I am on a buddy's land of mine where we cut a lot of wood. He's had a lot of oak wilt over the last, like 5 years or so. And I've cut probably 100 or so trees in here, quite a few. And I'm on a trail that I've been driving on. His cabin is up that way, I don't know, 600-700 yards that direction. So I'm kind of in the middle of his property. He's got like 90 some acres here, and this trail goes kind of around his whole property, and we've got a little problem here, so that's why I'm in here. The trail is not passable. I just cut up this maple tree that was down. It was hanging across the road here, and there's an oak tree here that snapped off and is hanging across the road. And then there's another branch on the other side that's broke off. So I am going to cut it up today. So there it is. And these two little red oaks right here are, well, one of them is dead. The other one looks like it's still alive. So we might cut those up too. But anyway, there it is. That's the job for today. Got that to do. And then he's got a couple other dead trees that I'm going to be cutting down and cutting up. There's a couple that are on the ground actually that are up in another area that I'm going to go up there and cut those too before they start to rot and become punky. So they've been on the ground. One of them's been on the ground for almost a year now, but it broke off from a live tree, so should still be good. And then there's an area out, if you look out across the swamp over that way, there's a high area kind of in the middle of the swamp out there where you can see those oak trees through there. There's about a dozen oak trees out there that are dead too that someday I'll have to get to, because there's 2 or 3 that are on the ground, and there's a bunch of them that are standing dead that will go down eventually, but it's a hard area to get to. I have to kind of do it in the winter time. So anyway, here's the project for today. So here we go. We're going to get cutting. So there it is. I got this jack pine all cut up. Most of it was still good. I mean, there's a couple inches on the outside that are a little bit punky, but there should be a lot of good wood in there for campfire wood. And it's just laying, I mean, another 6 months and it'd be pretty rotten because we're coming into summer now, end of spring, and it would get rotten pretty fast. But I'll get it hauled out of here and split up and covered up. And I got the road opened up over here. I'll walk over there so you can see. Yeah, the road is opened up and now I can get at the other trees, because down the road, I don't know, I think there's 3 or 4 big red oaks down there that are dead that I can get at. So anyway, this is all cut up all through here. It was hung up there, as you can see, and when I cut it, it broke off and fell nicely, so I was on the safe side when it fell. So I'm gonna leave these 2 red oaks. The one is definitely dead and the other one I think might be, but I'm just going to leave them for now. And I was cutting over here and even noticed this when I came down the trail before. There's another broke off red oak over here to the left that I'm going to go in and cut up because it's on the ground now. Right here. So that one broke off up there. The tree's still alive, but might as well get this cut up as soon as I'm here. There's another, at least a face cord, maybe a little more on that tree. And then I'm gonna plow through down to the other side. Yeah, these trees here, I looked, they all got green buds, little buds growing on them throughout their life. But the 2 down at the end of the trail here are definitely dead, so I'll probably get those probably not until next fall. Yeah, these 2 down here, they're both dead there. I look at those and I see, oh, there's got to be anywhere from 2 to 3 face cords in each tree, almost a full cord in each tree, I would say. Pretty close. Yeah, I'd say so. Yep, for sure. But yeah, they're totally dead. There's no buds on those, but the ones brown them are still good. The bad thing about this one here is it's real close to a fence line. It's right there's the fence to the next property. And I was looking at this, I got to remember this when I come back. Look at that little present waiting for me. There's one down here. It goes right through the middle of the tree. Comes out right here on the other side. So I'm gonna have it right there. It goes in. So I'll have to remember that when I come to cut these, because I do not want to cut the barbed wire in the middle of the tree. That's not a fun thing to do. So anyway, be back in a little bit. I'm gonna go check out another spot I gotta cut. Okay, so I got all the stuff cut. I threw the chunks out of the way that were in the middle of the road, and we are driving down the trail now. So I'm gonna go down to the end, turn around and come back, and I'm going to load up a few chunks of the really dry stuff that is basically ready to burn. And looks like I should have cut a little more brush on this end here. I'm kind of sliding through on all the branches and probably scratching my truck more, but that's okay. It's a truck. I don't have a, this isn't a show pony, this is a work truck, or work horse. So I pretty much go wherever I need to go. We're gonna turn around here, quick like a bunny. And then we're gonna head back, right where we came from. Because this is kind of the farthest end of his property here. And so yeah, there's a lot of trees as you can see in here. Some of them are dying, some of them are already dead. So yeah, this is kind of, there's like ridges that run. There's swamp on this side and there's swamp over on this side over here. You're seeing, and there's another swamp. So there's kind of like ridges of oaks that run through here. Ooh, just about hit the mirror. So yeah, there's a pile of really dry stuff right in front of the truck on the right hand side right now. That's the stuff I'm going to pick up. It's a maple that was hung up here, and it sounds just like bowling pins when you bang them together. They're so dry. So because it's only about, I don't know, it's maybe 40 degrees today, because I'm cold right now because I was cutting, so I'm sweaty. So this is the dry stuff. I'm going to take this back to the cabin. Look at how dry that is. Cracked all the way through. So we're going to burn it in the fire tonight. So we're going to have ourselves a little campfire tonight. So I'm going to load this up, and I think he's already got the fire going, I hope. I think he does. He said he was going to get it going while I was gone. So anyway, I'm going to throw all these dry ones in here, and we're going to use them for the fire tonight. So that is it for today. I am done cutting. No more cutting for me. I cut plenty. Tomorrow I got probably at least 2 trees that are on the ground, maybe 3 that I'm going to cut up. And then there's a couple that are real close to the cabin that we're going to cut up and we're going to stack for firewood for this coming winter. That there's a couple dead standing trees that are, I don't think they're more than 20 yards away from where his little shed is, where he keeps his tractor, that we're going to cut up, have it fall towards the shed without hitting it, and just cut them up, split them, stack them right there, so we don't have to haul them at all. So that's what the plan is. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you were entertained. See you tomorrow.